It's the love on the south side, yeah, that's right. Reppin' in the wood, got my hustle tight. From Chi-Town streets where the wind blows fierce, built up like steel, can't nobody pierce.
Hey, it's your girl Dila from the South Side. The dark skinned queen gotta get a light right. Gotta get a light right. I just want to say hello. I appreciate, always appreciate the Rewind crew, and I always appreciate that one who always show up and show out. As soon as I go live, there's one person all the way, always in the chat. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Hey, Malcolm, how you doing? How's the family? And how have you been? Um, and I make sure I say hello to the Rewind crew because that's important. There are some things that I need to get off my chest. Not figuratively, but I need to get off my chest because I think there's something that needs to be said. And I think I'm just only going to address this once. And I ain't not even going to talk about this person after today. Hey, Denise. So forgive me. Hey, Annie, how you doing? How you doing? And hope all is well with you. I see Dear Woke Christian is in the area. Hey, I'm going to meet up with him. Um, Boy, I want to say tomorrow. Got to look at the calendar. I put it on the calendar. But excuse me. Oh, thank you. Oh, God, let me get my drink. Sorry, not. I'm sorry. That was Kool-Aid. The new version of Kool-Aid. So I am going to get on my I'm trying to keep it a 5-minute rant because I did see something on the internet today. Now I didn't go to Cassie's page directly. I was sent the video of Cassie on Conscious page. Hey H, and I was like, okay, I'm going to listen. I'm going to give her a minute of my time of my mental space. And this is what I'm going to say. And I'm not going to, after today, after this moment, I'll let you all talk about it. But I particularly will not talk about Cassie. And I'm going to go on this little rant, so please bear with me. I feel like it's correctional officer for life, but let me explain something. Miss Cassandra, how you spell your name? Because she said, make sure you spell my name right. To be honest, I don't give a F about your name. I don't really give a F about you also. When I saw you on yesterday, I didn't refuse to ask you to say something on my live because why? You're nasty. Hey, Bob. You're nasty. And I don't tend to deal with people who are nasty like that. See, I was a little pissed off because first of all, Bay Solo, she's a senior citizen. I don't know if you all know that. And she tried to humanize her as a person, as a woman, and to make us real try to her she really tried to make us see that she is really a nice person. Now I must admit my homegirl Cheryl Day said, no, she nasty, and if a person show you who they are, that's who they are. Now when you get up now on that election day, you on a rant about what the fire department is not doing. And listen, I don't know if you realize sugar honey iced tea. It's like when you go to the restaurant, you never like cuss out the person who's making your food because you don't know what they're gonna do, right? So it's the same thing. These people are responsible for your life, and whatever that is needed. There was no need to say anything negative about the firemen's of Dalton because They stuck around with Dalton when they didn't even have a contract. Now the heifer gonna say, "Now, I know she got kids, so I can't call her heifer, but today she will be a heifer in my book." Let me say this. You only became relevant because of Tiffany Henyard. Other than that, nobody would give a F about you. She said, "Oh, I'm gonna get these content creators a month of content, and then I'm be done with them." Ma'am, you're no longer relevant, and you really was never relevant. Somebody put your name out there and make you look like you got some sense. But you prove to everybody that you have no sense. And me as a content creator, as a Thornton resident, I will not, after today, acknowledge you, mention your name. I won't even do a video on you because I don't give a F. And if I can cuss, I would say it. 'Cause that's what I normally would say. Uh, you're nasty. The election day, you got your hair done and you felt like you was a woman again. On election day, you decided to put on some regular clothes or half decent clothes and said, "This is what a boss looked like." I heard her say that. I said, "Nah, I'm done with that. I'm done with this heifer." Mm-mm. See, because you actually remind me, excuse me, you actually remind me of someone who was in high school who didn't have a lot of friends and had to do a whole lot to fit in. See, you may have done some things in your life, but you are still that little girl trying to be a woman. So, like they say, woman to woman, you need to you take your time and get yourself together. Because really, to be honest, we know you ain't got no friends. Yeah, I said she ain't got no friends. She a funky cat hoe. She a funky cat hoe. I like when I saw her yesterday, I said, I will not engage with ignorancy and goofiness. I don't like people who backstab. I hate that with a passion. I would stop talking to you if you're one of those backstabbing persons. And you have chosen your and proven and have proven yourself to be a backstabbing hoe. And I'm just saying it in the most nice and respectable way as possible. The way I can do it, right? But I ain't like how she was on here on Common Sense page talking all that horse manure. That's a nice way to say it. Cause you're lying. You enjoy people talking about you. You enjoy looking at the TV and seeing your face. You know you did. And now it's not about you. It ain't about you. You had an opportunity, Miss Hopkins, Cassandra, whatever the F your name is, to be a respectable woman. Prove yourself that you are a woman of character. But no, you're a nasty, funky cat hoe. Tell the truth and shame the devil. You right, Annie. Because who are you? You're not Tiffany. And if you want to trade places with her, I'm sure she'll thank you for it. You will never have anything in your life. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta close my door. Hold on. I need to put- Okay. My fault. Yeah, I could have got up, but I didn't. Hey, we got 10 likes. Get these likes up. Yes, Tiffany. I'm like, when I heard that, when I heard that today, I wasn't even in the mood for that. But I say she should have took it as an opportunity to start her platform for the next. What did she say or do to Bay Solo? She didn't say nothing to do nothing to Bay Solo, but Bay Solo tried to make her as human as possible. And She really sugar honey iced tea on by base solo, cause she turned out to be the nasty person that she is. That's what I'm saying, after today, I won't talk about her. And she told me, "I'm gonna give you all enough contents to last a month." I don't give a F about you and your content. You're not that relevant to me, and you're really not. I mean, I didn't see anything that you contribute to the cause. She's talking about, "Now I'm a resident now. Now that I'm just a resident, I will be at the meeting." Half of you should have been at the meetings. You've been here how many years and you start talking like this now? Girl, get your life. You won't make friends like that. And if you're in business, they talking about you. I'm gonna let you know they talking about you. Cause don't nobody like no messy female. And I'm gonna say a messy ass woman. And you're messy. So I'm just letting everybody know you have been put on warning. I've been putting you on warning that I, D Love from the South Side, will not deal with the foolishness and the shenanigans. I won't even have a conversation about her. Yes. You right. She came out like she was on the red carpet. She was styling, profiling when the man was taking her picture. See, because that let me know it really was never about the residents. Hey, Saint. It was really about you. You're goofy to me. You're a goofy female. You haven't at this stage in life with family, children, probably have grandchildren, whatever have you, if you're fortunate enough, that you stand on business. I'm talking about Cassie. Cassie, no, 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 nothing. Irrelevant. 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 And I'm like, hey, TJ, I'm not trying to snap, but I'm just saying, I just can't stand a nasty bitch. I said it. I'm sorry. She nasty. She got her little hair braided so nobody can talk about the effed up wig she had on. And she came out, thought she was doing it. I said, this thing hoe is terrible. She ain't got to worry about. She said, what she said? Oh no, I'm coming for y'all now. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. We live down the street from each other. I can meet you at what's the Food for Less at the Walgreens. Now you got your hair braided. Now you think you got your shit don't stink. It still stink. And if nobody around you have told you today, your shit's still stinking. Your attitude is effed up. You're a grown woman. You 55 or 50 something, 56. I don't know. You're a grown woman. You half the century. Act accordingly. Act intelligently. That's why she get dragged by Trina. And she should have drugged her. Should have. Come out there like she got some balls. Girl, you ain't got no balls. You just a woman who trying to be somebody and can't be nobody. So Trina was making your ears bleed. Hey, listen. Trina told it like it is. Y'all think the lady crazy, but she keeping it real. She kept it real. Cassie is an opportunist. And you know what? And watch what she do from now for the next 4 years. She ain't gonna do shit. She gonna keep making herself relevant. Or at least try. Girl, I'm like, and listen, by the time I saw the video was sent to me to go watch, by the time I went to watch it, it was like winding down. I refused to go back because I was like, this heifer right here is doing way too much. So, with that being said, I ain't gonna say it no more. We can talk about the heifer today, but I don't talk about heifers and funky cat hoes on my show. Not on this channel. Y'all can talk about them on them other shows. But this channel, we keep it grown up, respectful, and peaceful and had real conversation with real meanings. Cause you're a clown. You a freaking a clown to me. Girl, Miss Malone, I tell you, Trina tell oh, Trina tell half truths, though Trina said she voted for her. That's on them. This one, I don't have time for the games that they're playing. You know what I'm saying? It's like you ain't got nothing to do. That's what it sounds like to me. You ain't got nothing to do, and you want to stay relevant in everybody's minds. But I'm telling you now, over here, after today, I had the conversation with the people. I ain't even gonna go on the Funky Cat whole page and see what she got going on because I don't give a hoot. Because you really you trying to you trying to stunt on somebody else's name. Can't stunt on your own name. I'm cool. That's why I always try to stay all the way to the back because I don't like all that drama and chaos and I got a peaceful life. Hey, what up, though? I ain't for all that. No way, baby. Talking about she giving us a month. No, she's not giving me a month. No way. 1 second. Hold that. Shoot, he hate when I say I'm live. Yes. Okay. So that's all I got to say. I'm done with Cassie. She after election, you lost big time. You ain't got no numbers to stand on it. You ain't got nothing to stunt on. Girl, go get your life and go build your millions. Go build a community. Go build some friends. Okay, well, how about go find some friends? No better, go buy you some friends. Cause you will never know what it's like to just to be a real person. Having real friends and having real conversations. You goofy. I hate goofy shish. Sugar honey iced tea. We grown women and men out here. You see, our community is going in chaos and kids are going getting on drugs and all this stuff, and you want to act like I'm a boss. Boss or what? Because when you die, baby girl, don't forget, we all bleed the same, and all your money don't go with you. So act like you got some sense. You ain't gotta be a mentor, but act like your mama gave you some sense. Cause you didn't grow up that way. And you probably did. Oh, I like how you didn't speak to my girlfriend, Lady D. Need coffee. I'm sorry. Did I mess something up? Okay, give me a moment. I got 3 more minutes coffee, and I'm gonna go back to everybody's comments. Life is short. Yes, I hate it. I listen, somebody need to call the Illinois, was the Chicago, the Cook County Senior Abuse Hotline. And I know Bay Solo be like, no, I can take, but I hate when people take advantage of other people. And she did that. She played in these people face. Hey, coffee, how you doing? I'm on a rant, coffee. I said for the next 5 minutes I was on a rant. Every now and then I blare out somebody's name, or shout out someone. But I see you, coffee. I just need 3 more minutes, baby. Cause I'm a little frustrated. You know, normally I'm cool, collected. I just go with the flow. But I hate goofiness. I hate grown people not being grown. A lot of this stuff that's been going on is not showing maturity, and we have to understand, especially in our own communities, that everybody's watching, and the best you can do is come out and say to the lady, to the guy, uh, "This is what a boss look like, girl. You've been looking like Orphan Annie for the last 2 weeks, and now you feel like this what a boss is? No, baby, no, no, no." No, we can't do this. I can't do this. I just need for her to take care of your business. If you're gonna be in Dalton, be involved and do what you're gonna do. But don't continue with the chaos. It's enough of this chaos. We gotta grow from it and continue to grow. Don't be that goofy girl in the classroom. You a grown woman. You 55, 56, acting like you 15. Something ain't right with you. Cause one minute, um, what did I say? One minute we see bass solo showing you like a grown woman, acting like you got some freaking sense. And another minute, you coming out talking about the firemen's. And listen, I heard when the one fireman said, he said when I was at the election place yesterday, he said, I don't care nothing about her. Girl, these people do not like you. And them people tried to like you. And you turned around and shit in their face. That's why when I saw her yesterday, I was like, couple of times she came close. She looked. I said, mm-mm. I only did the Nasha because, hey, he seemed like they had some common sense, even though I couldn't hear a word he was saying. But he had common sense and he was mature. I appreciate the maturity of a person. Anybody who's mature. You sure you ain't got nothing going on in your life. You truly don't have nothing going on in your life. Because you playing child's game. You weren't serious about that election. You know why I should know she wasn't serious about that election? Because she wasn't out there. Yeah, she's starving for attention. Tell Tiffany make a video on that for her and send it to her. You starving for attention, trying to eat off somebody else's name. Because a lot of people, once Bass Solo had put the stuff out about you and everybody else is like, they kind of step back from it and not say too much about you. You a joke. You're a joke. And I'm just saying it. I'm not going to talk about her after today. I don't know if she was a plant or not, but she's a goofy. She's too old to be a goofy. Too old. Too old. Too old. There's a lot of things going on in the community right now. And the least you need to be is a attention whore. I said it, attention whore. She ain't never got it. She can stand on wherever she got to stand on, but stand on it over there. Say what you want to say about me. I don't know you. You don't know me. You a bit goofy. I can't do it. A whole clown. I like that one. A whole clown. And you look like a whole clown yesterday. You look like a whole clown. You came to them polls. You didn't pass not one palm card out. For 2 weeks, you've been passing out palm cards. Yeah, for 2 weeks, you've been passing out palm cards. You came to that school which wasn't your election, apparently was not or is not your poll base. Just to flex on the little outfit that you found from somewhere out your closet. A whole goofy. You're a grown woman. You're an old head. You old for real, baby. Yeah, she ran out of palm cards and coats. Because she still had on a coat that she couldn't button up. I'm just saying. Because, yeah, it's time. You're right. It's time to move forward. I'm so tired. I'm just getting tired of that backstabbing mentality. I saw that all day yesterday when I didn't know who this girl was. I'm cool, but I was like, wait, she called the Cook County Sheriff. Well, her name is Sonia. I'll tell you, I saw it because she said that they did this to her. I'm thinking to myself, why? Why are we doing childish games? Move to the other side, move around. We ain't gotta all be on top of each other. Because if you have set your feet on the ground, you wouldn't worry about nobody else. It's just challenge. Yesterday made me realize, wonder why I don't come around, I don't do too much with people. I hate the backstabbing mentality. But again, I enjoyed the party last night. Some of 'em, video part of that video, I had to strike the music out of it. But I've definitely moved on from Cassandra. And I'm gonna keep going to the meetings and yeah, her. Yes, the Sonya lady. And the first official okay, so I'm off my rant, but I just letting you know, I'm not gonna keep talking about this funky cat hoe like this. And she not giving me no content because I don't you don't matter. Really, you don't matter. I was just speaking on it because everybody wanted to talk about it. But I'm done talking about her. Done, I'm telling you. Like they said, she can go kick rocks. I know that's the old school, but go kick rocks, girl. Get your life together. So, so that's it. Okay, we might gotta get coffee because coffee. See, it's coffee at work today. Hold on, I gotta. Um, okay. Funky cat hoe. Okay, let me. Okay. All right. One second. Let me go do this real quick. Hey Malcolm. Hey Denise. How you doing? And Annie and H. I'm glad you can join us. And if you don't mind, hit that like button. What is y'all doing? Just sitting here watching? This ain't entertainment. This is conversation. Hit that like button. I appreciate it. Hey Bob. Good evening. No apologies. And congratulations, Dalton residents, Dalton trustees, and Mayor Jason Howe. You go, boy. Awesome job. I saw that video. I'm funky cow. You like, hey, Malcolm. Hey, Miss Malone is in the house. Tell the truth and shame the dust. She right about that. I'm getting down. You so right, D Love. No lies are being told. No lies are being told. Cause I don't be sitting around here talking lies. I be I should be trying to keep it honest and tell the truth. That part say it. Tiffany, oh, you can't be around them people kind of people. Oh my goodness. Honey, she thought that she was on the red. She act like she was on the red carpet. Girl, when you gonna wear a coat that fits? Hey, Saint Sinner. D-Love, you snapping tonight. Hey, Owen, Miss Owen. Oh, Taryn? Tidra. Hey, Tidra. No, you gotta tell the people. Cause they be acting like you the peasants and they the no, I'm not doing that. Hate that goofiness. Hey, Tiffany, I'm sick of her and them damn Trina. I heard Trina and Martin G show talking crazy to Trina voted for her. So I guess she's trying to be like Tiffany and Trina. She's a real goofy. Yeah, see, I'm done with that. All that extra stuff just to be relevant, just to keep your name. Listen, them other channels can have it. I'm done. Saint and sinner. Oh, good Lord, not the trifling under the bridge troll. Yes. That's right. That's right, Tidra. And nice to meet you, Tidra. Me too, Tiffany. I had to dip out Martin G live. Yeah, I didn't see it, I didn't hear it, and I can't take it. Tired of that. Cassie is so sad. Excuse for a person. Yeah, she's playing games with people like I don't play with people like that. It's serious business going on around here. There's people being unalive, missing, and all this other stuff. And you want to floss like you big dog? No, I don't play them games, sweetheart. I keep my distance. Trina tell the truth. Trina tells Trina tell have truth. Though Trina says she voted. Oh, that's what I'm saying. This is just stuff we don't want to deal with, right? It's time to move on. I like how you didn't speak to me, girlfriend, Lady D. I'm sorry, Coffee. I'm coming. I just, she was kissing up to certain people yesterday. Did you peep that? I couldn't tell. It's like she was trying to have conversation with people, but I don't know. She's weird. To me, she's really weird. She was that awkward kid in class. I just want us to pray for the new administration, Township, that God leads and guide them and bless them beyond measure to in the name of Jesus. Amen. Amen. Tiffany. Amen. Oh no, you didn't speak to me. I said, hey to everyone. Hey, first of all, coffee. You said hey to everyone. I meant to put it in my description. I got 5 minutes and I had to do a rant tonight because I was kind of a little irritated by what I was seeing today. I'm not gonna talk about it after tonight. Cassie should go find out who serviced her hydrant. And in all these years you've been out there and you just realized nobody's tending to your fire hydrant. That means you haven't been going to meetings. You haven't been voicing your opinion. You haven't been an active uh, participant in your town until you saw an opportunity. That's why you're an opportunist. I'm going to vent with you. We both frustrated. I'm JP, but I'm listening and understand you. You say what's JP mean? She should manage her 17 aliases. Yeah, if you taking medication, baby girl, you need to keep staying on it because this is ridiculous. Hot. Oh, he's coffee said hot. That's like button. When you can, everyone, and enjoy the positive vibes and chat we give on here. Yeah, and normally it is definitely positive vibes. And I normally don't call people out their names. But when I heard it today, I was like, she's starting for attention. She need to go find her husband. I didn't see her with her husband. She was with an old boy. Why he ain't never with her, supporting her? Hmm. I knew she wasn't serious. She just wanted to be relevant. She definitely wants to be relevant. I feel like she was a plan. I think she's just an opportunist. Goofy. Well, the plant wasn't planted with the right soil cut. It didn't make it, and it didn't make sense. She ran out of cards. Hey, Creole, how you doing? How you doing? Tiffany, I'm with you. Let's move forward and put this mess behind. Hey, dear woke Christian, behind us, and let the attention horrifying it elsewhere. Let the clowns have the circus. Period. Point blank. Period. We ain't got time for that. She's being that's goofiness and starving for attention. She won't get my attention anymore. She really didn't have it. I was like, oh, so now I understand why you talking crazy. Because when I saw her in public yesterday, talking about your friend Cassie, haven't heard that in ages. Oh, I'm old school saint. Um, She didn't have that. I didn't see her with that aggression in her voice. But soon as she gets on Conscious Channel, soon as she says something to someone that she thinks she can bully, then I'm like, okay, coffee you off. Okay. I'm gonna, tell them, do you boo? Oh yeah. She didn't have that kind of energy. She was like she had some sense. She acted like she wanted some attention. I wasn't gonna give her any attention because I don't know nothing about you. That's the perfect name for it. Yes, it is, and I'm not gonna do it, honey. Hey, Black Pearl. Hey, Miss D, you killing me with that funky, funky cat. I said it and I meant it. Hey, Saint, what Tiffany's doing knowing the end is near. The end is not near for her. She still has up until May 5th, so this story is not over. I thought her coat was a cape. It looked like a coat, and she just had it draped on her shoulder. And she said, this is what a boss look like. I looked and I said, I'm gonna not talk to her. Hey, Lakeisha Allen. Hey, sending loves. Bless. Oh, she in Cali. Oh, my favorite place to be. Oh, thank you for the $2. Holla. Hello. Hey, greeting, Lady D, and everyone. I did not know you were a bag sister. I brought that same duck. Oh, bags, the mini Dooney a few years ago in black. The white one is on my wish list. A cynical. I must admit that purse is my favorite purse. I really have a lot of purses, but I find myself herself lately just wearing this one little purse. It's so cute, and it was on sale during after Christmas this year. Always wanted one. It's hard to let go. Now the other purse I kind of wish I've never bought. Hey, Tiffany, you not missing nothing. Keep it classy, D Love. Yeah, I appreciate it. Oh, you just playing. Okay. Thank you, dear woke Christian. Yes. Hey, she was wilding out today. Hey, I don't know if dear woke Christian is able, but if you like to come up, I'm gonna drop the link. I'm sorry, I've been trying to live life. I'm not gonna talk about her. No, today she is a past. She is in my back view. You lost. And listen, it's like, let me tell y'all something. Like sometimes with content creators, when they won't engage with anybody if they don't have a lot of subscribers, right? So now I ain't trying to be funny. I don't have that many subscribers, but I appreciate the ones I do have. She ain't. I seen her numbers. I got more subscribers than she got people who voted for her. Go figure that. The $2 hoe. I'm sorry, dear Will Christian, but I had to say it. She made me mad today. She made me mad. Listen to conscience. I didn't even want to get on. I said, I couldn't get on when I wanted to because I said, I can't because I may say the wrong thing. So I took time and I said, okay, this is a good time to talk about it. I'm cool with it. She is. She is. This and and another thing. I can't stand a person who go to church. You sit here, you doing Bible study online. How you gonna do Bible study online and you come off and being a nasty lady? Hmm. Hey, coffee. I dropped the link also. Um, you nasty. You're nasty. You're nasty. Hey, Foxy too, Roxy. Yes, you nasty. You nasty. You nasty. And so I don't play that with people. When people do me like that, I kind of just, I'm done. Because I never get, my mother always told me, she said, I'm sorry, I'm shaking the table. She always told me, at this point in life, I don't have time for drama. And I mean that too. I mean that too. And when I feel like somebody's going to bring drama into my life, I don't care what kind of relationship, I tend to go the other way. Because I saw this movie Crooklyn years ago. That made me stop yelling at my kids. Because I didn't want nobody to stress me out. I'm just saying, I don't. And I'm good with my life right now. And so in this part of life, you want to be you want to do the right thing. Don't talk about church and talk about God and you turn around and you don't treat people nice. You're nasty. That's my Kool-Aid. You're nasty. People are struggling. When are you done? Stay done. There was hold on. When you are done, stay done. There was a reason you were done. Heck yeah. I'm done with it. I I'm not gonna I'm not gonna watch her. I'm not gonna give her that energy because that's the energy she wants. She wants you to keep feeding her, make her feel more important than what she is. Girl, you just happy to get your name on the TV screen. But you got bust down by Jason who kicked your butt. And he kicked your butt good too. Yeah, I said it, and I meant every word I said. I'm telling you. That girl that girl is that's one of them people you stay away from. She gonna act like she tough. uh, and then act another way. No. Hey, Lisa Lee. Hey, Foxy to Roxy, if I didn't say it. No, we're not doing that. This is a grown-up show. I don't need her for nothing. Um, and just move on from it. All that, but stop making it seem as though that you more than who you really are. You're not her. You definitely not her. You're not Tiffany. You're not one of the trustees. You're not her. And oh, you want so that's what I got to say. So I'm done with my rant. I'm done with my I did a 40-minute rant. Oh my gosh. I didn't think I was gonna go that far. So let's talk about last night. Yeah, she said we made her famous. Foxy to Roxy, I think that's the most ridiculous statement that she could have made. Instead of taking this time to elevate herself during the election period, um, doing something greater than and it's the same thing that when you're blessed to do something, you don't squander it and you don't take it for granted. And what she has done is she continues to take people for granted. God don't bless mess. Tell it. How they say something, something, shame the devil. Big goofy. She a goofy to me. I'm not gonna. I'm not. I'm telling you, when I saw her yesterday, I was like, I was gonna say something like, oh, but I couldn't find nothing nice to say. And my grandmother always had to tell me, if you don't have nothing nice to say to somebody, don't say none at all. So I chose not to say nothing, and I still haven't. Yeah, she needs to be. She need to be humble, and God, she gonna be humble. She gonna be humble, cause she act like she all that. But you a homeless lady, and then you come out with the same outfit that we probably seen on them pictures that you be having. You not that. You not that person. Fight the power, free Mandela. Mhm. You been walking around like a homeless lady for the last 2 weeks. You ain't got no clothes, girl. You ain't got no clothes. Curious, how many write-in voters were in county? Now this is from my you had me laughing when you was run. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, 562 rice. First of all, okay, let me Creole. So it takes Paul Roberts had explained to us a while back, but I don't know, because he is the on election day, he's the person that who receives the write-in ballots. So definitely. Hey, Miss Ruth, how you doing? How you doing? Glad you can join us. I really appreciate it. So he's the one who receives those ballots for his uh, precinct. I guess that's what they call. Now, from my understanding, if I remember correctly, but if I don't, please let me know that the Cook County clerk decides if those write-in ballots count. And if you Google it, and it talks about um, like they can put Tiffany A. Hinier. If she signed in Tiffany Hinier and people add the A, those Tiffany A. Hiniers would not be counted. And I'm not sure if it's counted. Man, I don't know. I don't know how they count it, but this Cook County clerk decides if the write-in ballots are valid. Oh my God. I gotta say this for Foxy to Roxy. Girl, let me tell you. Oh my gosh. First of all, two things I've learned through this whole experience on being on YouTube, following the Dalton and Thornton story. First of all, and I do have to apologize, but it's a growth thing. One thing, hey Shamarie, She Marie. Um, thank you. um, it didn't dawn on me sooner, but I'm gonna tell you this. I did see Burgundy Blue do this, so that's why I'm like, "Hey, now I understand why they was doing what they were doing." Hold on, coffee. So one thing I've learned, and I have to apologize. I'm sorry I didn't get the video as clear as I should have. But when I look into my camera lens, everything looks clear. But I should have had my iPad with me or something else to see so I can see what you have so I can adjust. But okay, I've learned a valuable lesson doing this YouTube thing and growing this channel. So I promise that I would do better now that I figured this part out. I don't know why it took me this long to figure that out. And I'm answering, say by Foxy to Roxy. Yes, that was the most crazy experience of my life. I'm gonna tell you that. And I say that because, first of all, I ain't no spring chicken. I might look like a spring chicken, but I'm no spring chicken. Child, I done ran he can't they kept coming out the door, the security guard looking like, um, to see where we was, where were we stationed outside. Now see, because when she came up and went into the building, I was on the corner. I was at the corner. I was nowhere near that door. And so luckily, Mary Avant she was taking pictures also. She wasn't the only one taking pictures too of that when they got out that car. So when they went in, I eventually went further towards the door. Now, because I didn't have any what's those called? Those palm cards in my hand, I could go further. Because originally I had the palm cards in my hand, and you can't go past the blue line with if you had those cards and those election stuff. Um, I was pissed too, let me tell you. So he came out first acting normal. I'm like, they must be actors or something. Because he came down the stairs like normal, as you saw in that picture. Got in his car and drove and zoomed to the back. And me and the Southtown newspaper, and I think these guys was the Tribune people. They had they came and we all went sprinting around that gate. I was thinking to myself, who you think you are finna run around this gate? But I try to keep up. I ran out of breath though. And I saw him back there, but I never saw her get in the car. At some point, he stopped and he pulled off real quickly. I was like, um, I was like, when did she get in the car? Then he came back around the block, y'all, and he pulled up against Mary Avant. And he said something to her. He said, I like that coat because she had a fur coat on yesterday. And he had the window down. So all Mary could see was um Leotis. And before he rolled the window up, he Tiffany leaned forward and looked, and he rolled the window up. I said, these people act like they're actors, right? And so that's what happened. It was crazy, that running. And I was like, okay, I'm glad I have my gym shoes on. Have a good Nike gym shoes on. Okay. I'm sorry, Coffee. Coffee. I'm here. I'm sorry. I had to tell that story.
Are you through running now?
On my rant.
Your rants? No, I was trying to be funny when I said run because
I was trying to
I was
figure
two things together.
out.
But hey, how's everyone?
Hey. Hey, Coffee.
Hey,
It's my
Diva.
YouTube husband, y'all. Now, be nice. Go ahead.
How you doing today?
I'm well.
That's good. How's everybody in the chat?
Uh,
Well,
everybody's quiet. They look quiet.
hope everybody having a good Wednesday night. Well, rainy Wednesday night.
Oh, it's storm. It's storming.
Yes, the whole day was kind of like that's the storm day.
Yes.
Because we kept getting rain back to back to back.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't even want to talk about yesterday. But yeah, I seen that. Mm-hmm.
So I missed everything yesterday. I'm sorry, I was at work, but I did get a chance to vote before I went to work. So I went up there, voted, and what a coincidence that Richard Nolan was there, whatever his name is, the Republican who was on the ticket. And he ran up to me and I was like, I don't even really
Oh,
know you.
really?
Yeah, he like really ran up to me like and started like trying to explain himself. I'm like, I really gotta
Mm-hmm.
like hurry up in and run up out of here so I can catch my metro to work. So I really didn't want to talk.
Mm-hmm. So where did you go vote at? Out of curiosity. I mean, like in South Holland, right?
So no, so unfortunately, since I just moved to South Holland, everything is still yeah. I was only in South Holland for like 4 months now, so everything is
Oh,
so everything still come to Riverdale to my
okay.
so I had voted at Riverdale School,
Which one?
the one on 142nd and what's that is
By
that
the
School Street?
CVS?
Not by the CVS down the street from the
Oh,
I think that's
okay.
School Street or what's the other one? By School Street, the street.
It's Tracy.
Tracy, there you go. Yeah, 142nd and Tracy. See, you look, you
Okay.
know it better than me, and I've been in Riverdale since 1998.
Over the bridge. Somewhere by that bridge. Okay, I get it. I think my
Yeah.
kid went there once.
Oh
No,
wow, really?
no. Oh, oh, for real? And listen, my son called him little big. Was it big head, little back, big body, big body? I said, dang,
I'm
big
like, who is
body.
this? I'm like, who is this big dude running up to me? And all the time is I'm seeing his photo. I had to glance at him and look at the picture. I'm like, oh, this is Richard Nolan. Okay,
I
but
want to know. I want to know
mhm.
what he gonna do now. Are these people gonna be active in within these 4 years, or
I
they just
don't,
gonna wait?
I don't believe so. I don't think he's going to be active. He wanted to be relevant for a minute. He got his relevancy for these the 4 5 weeks that he's been relevant, and I think we won't be hearing from him again unless he try to run again.
Yeah, definitely,
But he definitely not.
definitely.
They're not going to be showing up to no meetings, and no, they're not going to do any of that. They're going to
I
try.
believe they will.
You think so?
Definitely, they waiting. They waiting for somebody to mess up so they can rant and rave for the next whatever, whatever.
Oh yeah. Okay, then that could be a possibility.
Yes, this ain't over. I mean, no, I don't see I don't think this is over with them. They got to start to set the seed now.
Hmm. But I
Mhm.
do like because I'm not gonna lie, I did vote for Nate. Um and
Oh yeah,
I like that he came in second place, so that was a good thing. He didn't win it, but he came in second place. So he just
yeah,
he gotta try harder next time. So hopefully, he try harder next time. And you know what I'm saying? It'll be his time, but not right now it's just not his time.
yeah.
And
I talked to Nate yesterday, and he told me, and I went to the party.
okay. So how did he take it though?
I mean, he seemed like he was in good spirits. I said, Nate, what's your next plan? I said, you ain't got to tell me. He said, I'm trying to figure it out now.
Yeah.
I said, what I said? I said, wait a minute, son, who's is somebody up for trust? Somebody are all the trustee positions are already taken now?
Yes. Hmm. It'll be another
Mm,
4 years for they re-election up for the trustees, unless they
for
vote one.
all the trustees.
Yeah, all the trustees is up in it's
Okay.
what 2029.
His his best bet to try to get on the school board. I'm just saying, start somewhere.
Start somewhere, yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like the reason why I didn't, and I'm gonna be real, the reason why I didn't vote for Napoleon, which my mom did, she voted for Napoleon
Uh,
Harris. I feel like the reason why is because give somebody else a chance. You already got 2 jobs. Why do you need a third job that you have to focus on being a state senator and you have to focus on being the Democratic leader or whatever that title is he have now? Why try to focus on 3 things, instead of giving somebody else that opportunity? So I feel like that's like a why. Like I just feel like why are you running for this seat when you have already 2 powerful seats? How you going to
so
focus on the township? You can't like how?
And listen, he got two. So far, we know he got two full-time positions.
Correct.
It's not like being the mayor of Dalton. That's a part-time position.
So it's like how he going to focus on 17 municipalities and have to be a state senator and now you know what I'm saying and you the leader of the Democratic Party. That's a lie. So I feel like he was being greedy, and that's why you didn't.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. But the people voted him in, so we have to respect it, right?
I respect it. I ain't got nothing else to say. That's all I had to say. I respect it. He's in there. Hey, kudos to him.
Hmm.
I hope he do a great job. I hope he can focus on what the township needs to be focused on. I hope he can get his message out there. So I'm not, like he won. Okay, kudos.
Okay, that's all. Okay, that's how I feel. I'm like, I agree. And then, not to be honest, coffee, I do agree with you. And like, I didn't eat his food, so I went at his party faking and funking, like in his party, eating his food and talking ish about him. Ooh, sorry, sorry, yeah. But and he has some good music playing. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I seen your live. I wanted to say hi, but I had to hurry up and come in and out because I was at work. But I'm
I
like,
couldn't see it
love
no
looking
way.
nice, and she's there. She's representing.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna say this the nicest way as possible.
Mhm.
I hope that he does do well. I don't see him able to pull off two jobs at once, but stranger things have happened before,
Three,
right?
three, three jobs.
What's the third one?
Remember, he's the Democratic leader. He's the.
What they doing? You think they doing a lot over there?
I mean, that is a powerful seat, though. He's
I don't
like
care about this. Go ahead.
what do they call that seat that he's in? He's like the Democratic
Oh no! I know you. He
committeeman.
took Mike. Yeah, he took Mike Madigan's position.
Yeah, so he's the Democratic committeeman. He's the so he has three jobs now.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I say I couldn't vote for him because why you have to focus on them two jobs now. Now you have to focus on a township that has 17 municipalities. How are you going to focus on us? And getting the township together when you
Right.
have when you already have a lot going on in Illinois legislature. I mean, because he's a state senator.
Mm-hmm. No, I understand. Listen, I agree with you 100%. I'm gonna see how this gonna work out, but in my humble opinion,
Mhm.
I think he's just gonna delegate the work, and they're just gonna send him the information.
Yep, that's what it is. That's exactly
Yeah,
what they're gonna do.
but he has to be at those meetings, right? Because if we talk about Robert's rule, is that the Robert's rule order? No, that has
Yep.
nothing to do with Robert.
But I
And
thought
you
that
have,
it was part of the Robert's Rules order, like because he's the supervisor. You have to lead the meetings.
yep. So let's say this. Hold on. And that's I think somebody just made it. Oh, not to. I see everybody's coming, but Tiffany Gibson made a valid point. I believe he ran because no one else was strong enough to knock Tiffany and the Republicans out the box. Because a lot of other people in my community was going to vote Republican if he didn't run. Whoa! All right, Tiffany.
All right, Tiffany, she might have a point.
She has a point. I mean, I agree to it. I mean, I agree what she's saying though. I mean, we didn't have too many choices. I was glad that Chris Clark didn't win, but yeah.
Oh, I was definitely glad he didn't win. He came in last too.
He did last. I'm like, dude, you're not like. And let me say this: I've been typing up. I've typed up. I'm going to have to go to my city council meeting because I have to. I for coffee. I never when public comments. I don't talk at all. I just sit there and just listen. But this time I wrote my little speech out, my 3-minute speech, because I had to talk. And I got some word for Chris Clark. But that's for another subject for another time. But I'm
Okay.
just gonna
Yeah, because are you going? Like, you need to ask him some questions because that's your mayor, and you need to ask him why is he such a bully.
A bully. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what happened last night. And I'm not gonna say this about Tiffany's situation. I'm trying to see. I'm looking in the mirror. Is my eyebrow all the way up there? Um, well, my eyebrows look like it's up. Um, I'm sorry. It's a female thing. Um, yesterday when I came home at 10:33 last night. This is what my irritation started. So then when I saw Cassie, what she was talking about this morning I kind of had a big attitude. But when I came home at 10:33 last night, I was in the back room in my little office about to go live. That's what, and you always hear my ring camera going on. So Tiffany, if you're in the bushes, hey girl, hot girl, hey, I'm gonna tell the story anyway. Allegedly. And so what I heard the camera go off. No. Let me say this. Not the camera. I didn't hear the camera go off. I heard some pop, pop, pop. I thought it was fireworks. And it was on the side of my house. I'm like, is it fireworks? So I look on the camera. I see a car pulling up in my neighbor's yard. I said, that's weird, but my neighbors are OC anyway. I always tell yeah, I think they're OC. And so I said, okay. And I just kept looking at the camera and I see these young men. Okay, let's just say some men or boys. I don't know what they were. Coming through that man's yard with guns. And I said to myself, when I came home 30 minutes later, I may have gotten shot. So
That
that's what, huh?
that's scary.
Scary is all outdoors. So now I know it's time to move, but I don't want to move. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the decision you have to make. But it was crazy. It was like something out of GTA.
So
I said, oh my God. Hmm?
did they do anything, or did you hear any news about what happened?
I saw the police came. My neighbors had already called the police because he had a camera that was, I don't, but he had a camera. But I hear nothing. But this is not the first time something like that has happened.
Okay, on your
So
block in particular.
by my house, right between my house and the neighbor's house.
Oh, wow. There would be a lot of activity over there.
It does be. But see, what happens is, people scope the area. Let me tell you that. But what happened is, he doesn't have a gate or to prevent people from walking through his property.
Oh,
So they use that to get from the street or from the other street and go through his property. I said I can't live like this. So, but that's another story. But that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I got some words for Clark on next week.
come on over to South Holland.
And listen, I see on the Ring app, y'all be having some crazy stuff too over there. I'm trying to move out the state, to be honest. But we'll see what happens.
You trying to leave out of Illinois? Period.
Yes, exactly. I never meant to stay here. I only came back because of my mother.
Oh,
And because I promised my mother that I would keep this house.
so would you sell it and move, or you don't want to sell it? Would you sell it and move,
Yeah,
or you
sell it
don't
and
want to
move.
sell it?
No, and listen, first I said, oh, nah, I ain't finna, no, once I'm gone, baby. I'm gone. And I have no desire to come back to this. But that's another story for another day.
Illinois ain't that bad.
It is. They don't. The taxes are crazy.
It is.
The roads are bad.
They
That's
are.
right, everywhere. And you want to listen to Coffee. I don't know how old you are, but when you get a certain age, you want a sense of peace. And Illinois has never been peaceful for me. And I'm from the hood. Hi, Octavia. But I done had enough for now. That's So, but let's get back onto this election. Um, Now, so everybody say like, oh, Napoleon Harris should take Nate under his wings. Oh, I left 8 years ago and didn't regret it. I know that's right. Peace of mind is priceless. Tell it, tell
I believe he,
it. Hmm?
I think he should get him a job at the township. He know that he been groomed under Frank. He know that Nate has been part of the township for many years. He definitely should offer the man at least a job or something at the township.
First of all, hey Octavia, let me tell you something. And this is just me, and we'll just see what happens because I could be wrong. I didn't get that feeling with Napoleon Harris and Nate.
What do you mean? Like that they get along?
That Napoleon Harris is trying to look out for Nate or something like that. I didn't get that feeling.
Oh, you didn't?
No, that's like I was watching the interactions. I didn't get that feeling. Nate better run for a school board member next chance he gets. But
I'm good.
no. Are you at work?
Oh no, I'm sorry. That was my
Oh,
phone.
oh no, I want to make sure because I don't want to. You be trying to
I'm at home.
chop in and tap out. Hey, Cher. That would be traumatizing and scary to see that. The fact it scared you and you are conditioned to shrug it off is concerning. Move to Georgia. And let me tell you, I did look at Georgia. I was looking at Georgia too. Not Atlanta, though. But yeah, it's time. I've been meaning to go to the South. I heard through the grapevine that Napoleon is taking Nate under his wings. I want to see it first.
I want to see it too.
I want to see it first because I'm telling you, from the interactions that I saw last night, I didn't see and it was a moment. So I don't know. I try to go with the vibe. Mm.
Yeah, I kind of felt bad for Cassandra yesterday. I would, in a way, I kind of
What?
felt bad for her, but then listen, that because
I'm gonna kick you
situation,
off.
I don't feel bad at her because she lost. I don't feel bad
I
at
went
her.
on I went on a 40-minute rant about this house.
I know.
So,
I was right there when you did your minute.
okay.
But I'm saying like I felt because of the poll numbers. She polled that 151 votes, so I was like, poll lady. I'm like, poll lady. She tried, but she knew it wasn't there for her. But at least you know what I'm saying. Like she tried, I guess.
The fact that you got 151 votes, who voted for you?
Who was the 500 some people that voted for Tiffany?
Tiffany always had people. I always knew that.
Well, that's true because she definitely had some of the old women out here.
Tiffany had relationships, so I could see her getting something. I'm waiting, coffee lord. Who voted for this hoe?
Hey, listen, I know 2 people in Dalton. My mom's best friend that's in Dalton, but she voted for House. So I'm trying to figure out what support that she have too in Dalton. I know she had Trump. That's it.
No. Whoever voted for her. I don't even know what type of person would vote for her, to be honest.
Them 150 50 people, because she had to be the other one that voted for herself. So the 100 well, excluding Trina. So the other 149 people. Who are you? Do y'all be in the bushes?
Mm-hmm. And them 149 took that from Tiffany. They probably would have voted for Tiff. Octavia says I moved to Middle Georgia. I'm definitely working on it. A small town down here in South Georgia will give you lots of peace and no snow. I'm just trying to stay away from your cousins. Cassie's running mate got more votes than she did. Yes, he did.
Yeah, I seen that. That's why I was like, I feel so bad.
D-Love say, ho, I did. It's in the Bible. I'm so proud. Yeah, funny. Octavia, she did not have much support. She and cigarette break were we're out there alone.
Share
Yeah.
Big Bingo voted for Tiffany. That's true. I'm surprised. You know why?
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised that I didn't see her busting people up to the polling places.
I think she gave up. I gave up. And I think I really do. I think she felt like if I bust these old scenes up here and they vote for him, I'm gonna be pissed. So they gonna find their own way. I'm just saying. Folks get stank out here.
Yeah, I know. I definitely know because I work with
Mm.
some.
Mm. Mm-hmm. That's Kool-Aid, y'all. Kool-Aid. What they call it? Water, sugar water, sugar water.
Sugar water. What type of Kool-Aid you make?
Oh, I like to use don't judge me. What is those little package that you I think that's sugar free though. And
Oh, you
it's
talking about the
not
one you just pour in there?
but it's not it's not Kool-Aid. And I just put lemon or lime in it and so it tastes like Kool-Aid.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I sure do. It's that Obama tea I got. That's what I call it.
The Obama tea.
I would love to move to San Diego. Oh, I would love to move. I
Oh,
love
you know what I thought about going
California.
to San Diego? No, it was I was either San Diego or San Francisco. Them
I
two
want to go to
is
San Francisco. It's cold in San Francisco, and they got too many problems over there.
Lady D. Didn't you go to San Francisco before?
I used to live in L.A.
LA. Okay.
I used to work in North Hollywood, but no, but going to San Diego, that was a vibe.
Tell me about your experience living in Los Angeles.
Hey, listen, I had fun. I had fun. Let me just all I can tell you, I had fun and I experienced a lot of things, and it's a different experience, and it's different. It's different from here, definitely, definitely.
What was the cost? Like, how was the cost of living?
Well, let me say this because I was working for I was working in advertising at Leo Burnett downtown, and they had acquired Disney's business, movie business at that time.
Mhm.
And listen, they was like, "Okay, we doing some transfer." I had just got divorced, and I was like, "Oh, I want to go." And they said, "We'll give you $10,000. It was for you to buy a car, and then they gave you money for housing." I ain't never spent that money on that car. I drove my own raggedy ass car down there myself.
Uh-uh.
And then my cousin went with me. Car stopped, and but I had a good time. I actually lived in Palmdale, 30 minutes outside of
Los
uh,
Angeles.
Los Angeles. But let me tell you, at that time, the internet is not your friend because 30 minutes is different from 30 minutes in Chicago. And it was cheaper living in the mountains. I lived in the mountains, and I drove to LA, North Hollywood every day. So, but I was paying like $900 for rent, but I had 2 bedrooms. Compared if you pay in LA, you can't. That's a studio apartment, and I wasn't finna get roommates. I had kids at that time, but
Understand.
hey, Deborah, Deborah, aka Honeybee. Yes, I'm moving from Arizona to Fayetteville, Georgia, where my daughter lives. I'm retired now, so it was either going to Dallas, Texas, or Atlanta, Georgia. I thought about going to Dallas, but I had went to Dallas, and I was like, "This ain't for me. This is whole." First of all, when you hear on the news people that had some unalivement, I'd be like, "How? This is so country. This is horrible." Arizona is nice. Yeah, I heard Arizona was nice too. Tiffany said, "I think we should wait and see what happens before we speak will against him or say any of the candidates that won because a lot of people doesn't know him. They just know he's powerful." Okay, we can agree to disagree. Hey, Tiffany, my daughter on her first plane, to her hubby, touring LA tomorrow. I love LA. I go, um, what's it called? Santa Monica Pier. Last time when I stayed at Santa Monica Pier, I stayed by the Santa Monica Pier, and I went to the football game. Someone was detected at your garage. Oh, hold on for a moment.
Yeah, sure. Her doorbell wrong. Saint Center said it's hot and nasty in Arizona. Is it really? My sister just actually came back from Arizona. She said she had a nice time in Arizona. I need to go to Arizona to see how it is.
Yeah, I wanted to go to Arizona, but I don't know. Arizona's hot.
That's what Saint Seneca said.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Hot and nasty.
I'll say, go ahead. Oh, he's gonna stop in a minute. Sorry, y'all. I live in Jonesboro, Douglasville, and Marietta many years ago. If I ever leave Chicago, I'll go back to Georgia. Sorry, I was
I
sorry
don't know,
about
man. Don't Georgia got it?
that.
Georgia got
Oh,
some ways too. A lot of people been end
I
up missing.
heard. Listen, who you gonna fight with? Your cousin or your other cousin?
Crazy.
I had to write this down. Okay. Yes. Get more for your money. Deborah, I got family in Fayetteville, Georgia. I heard Fayetteville was pretty. Trey Lynn. Deborah, Fayetteville is nice. My sister live there. I'm looking this stuff up for real, for real. I'm already homesick and I have not left Arizona yet. Really? Shoot. Oh, don't come to Arizona. Oh, okay. But yeah, let's see what Deborah, Georgia is very, very green and humid. Oh, I had to remember my allergies.
You know, if I do decide to go somewhere, I have to go somewhere where I know I can plant my garden
Oh,
and have a nice
oh,
little landscape yard wherever I decide to move, if outside of Illinois.
okay. I could see that. What else about last night that I wanted to talk about?
Right.
Yesterday, what I realized is, being, I said I would do this again. Um, like I probably would have helped Miss Mary sooner had I known that. Hey, this is fun. But then I had you all too to keep me busy and talking. Um, them firemen don't like Cassie. The police were like, "Oh, now we can do this." They was going to it was to take pictures with certain people, and now they said they can take pictures now. I was like, "Dang, it's been really treacherous over there." Oh, she said, "I got a little farm saving a lot of money on groceries." I know that's right. I be scared of the field mice,
That's
but
because she been running it like a dictator over there. That's why.
yeah,
And they finally
sure.
fed up. Like we got Leprechaun out of office. Yes.
Hmm. And
Yes.
now And now, you know, the same way that you said the Republican guy, big body Cadillac, how he had came up to you like that. It
Yes.
was a whole mess. I saw Jedediah play it last night. A whole mess at
Like,
the
what do you mean?
polling booth. First of all,
It,
there was,
elaborate,
oh, what you say?
elaborate with us.
Oh, that's why I had to go back to the corner on my corner by myself. Um, the Cook County sheriffs came out. All while I was out there, I didn't see. I got there around between 1 and 1:30. Because I originally supposed to be at Harvey passing it out, but it got for weird out there. It was nobody. It was weird. I said, let me go with Miss Marriott and Dalton and pass these cards out. And it was nobody. It was real quiet, slow. Let's say at some point it got interesting. They had, I want to say, 4 Cook County Sheriff police came, undercover police came. I'm like, what's going on? I said, what is going on? And then I don't know if you know Sonia Williams. I was like, "What?" I didn't know who this lady was.
Who is she?
She was running for a school board.
Uh-huh.
She had called. She made complaints 3 times. I don't know who she called, who she talked to, but I know at one point Dr. Nikita came out. So I don't know how they got. And she complained that I don't know who this guy is. I try to get him to tell me his side of the story. I think he said that he or she took the palm card out of one of the voters' hand as they were walking and try to give their card. She's saying everybody was stepping over each other.
Oh.
Now I didn't see that. See, that's why and they said they got 3 complaints on it. So that's why the sheriffs came out. See, I thought the sheriff was gonna come out when Tiffany came, but no, there was no sheriffs out there. There were no even TV cameras out there. Um, and then, because her and Miss Valerie Stubbs, they had got into it.
Who?
Sonia. This was last week.
Oh wow.
I said they messy. It's messy. It's messy. So Sonia woman lost her seat. But I don't know.
Wait, what was she a part of?
What?
What was she on?
What was she on?
Yes.
What do you mean what she was on?
You said Sonia Williams lost her seat.
Oh, for the school board.
Oh, she was on the school board. Was she one of the ones that voted for that $500,000 raise for that clown?
I don't know about that one. I don't even know if she's I don't know if she's being reelected.
Was any of them on the ballot? Was any of them people on the ballot?
I didn't even think to look. I didn't
when
check that out.
because I don't know who these people is that that was on the ticket. I just skipped over them. I even skipped Chris Gonzalez. I'm like, I'm not voting for Chris Gonzalez. I'm sorry, but I did vote for. I did.
I didn't either.
I didn't either. I voted for Valerie Stubbs though. I voted for Harry. And the Bradley guy, but I was like, Chris Gonzalez.
Who is the Bradley guy? First of all,
he
had the most votes.
Yeah, he's one of the candidates too. He was on the they ticket too.
But where he come from though? Who is he? I was trying to figure that out.
I don't know who he was. Actually, I don't know who he is.
Hey, listen. Let me tell you. I know May 5th. That's when Jason House take over Dalton.
I can't wait.
And May 6th, that's the first official meeting with the new the regime at Thornton Township.
So when do he take office as the supervisor though? Like what day do he take office?
I don't know, but I know is it May? I don't know. That's a good question, but I do know for sure the first meeting that he will preside over it will be on May 6th.
Okay. When is the next township meeting though? Do you know?
Oh, May 15th. I mean, April 15th.
Are you going
to Dalton?
Oh no, to the township meeting.
Oh, I don't know when the township meeting. I'm not going to no township meeting. I'm going to wait until
April 15th.
Dalton's next meeting.
Hey Shonda, I thought it was
Hey Shonda.
I thought it was next Monday. Well, Monday coming up. It's always the first. Dalton's meeting is the first Monday of the month, so it's this Monday coming up.
Somebody just sent it to me. Hold on, let me look at it.
Okay. Are you
Hold
sure?
on,
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you. They sent me the list. Okay, so 2024. Who is this for? It said the Village of Dalton meeting is scheduled for April 15th. Thank you. Thank you for clearing that up. I'm gonna post it in my community. Oh, Sandra say, okay, share. I saw what you said. I don't know what that fight was about because I wasn't even over there, but I could see how they got into a fight. And Mary's and Valerie Stud, when she came there, she was ready for it yesterday. I had to leave, so I didn't even see what else happened after that, but I didn't want to be part of the drama. Because again, after being at that Dalton meeting with the drama, I'm not too interested in staying too long for the drama because somebody gonna get hurt. Hey, Sandra gonna say, I'm late to the party. And we had a Tiff or Cassandra sighting. Your hair is gorgeous. No, thank you, Sandra. No, I haven't seen Tiff. Apparently, Cassandra is doing a press conference all over the world on uh, what's her name? I don't blame you. um, on Conscious Channel, I saw earlier today, and she says, and I'm going, since some of y'all a little late, an hour late, an hour and a half, because it took me 40 minutes to go on this rant. She said that she's now a citizen and she ready for y'all. And she said that I feel like he say she said, I hate that stuff. She said that she's getting content created a month of content. After that, she will not give them any more. I'm like, Heifer, I didn't ask you for that. You not that important to me. No, I'm not. So I don't even, after today, Sandra, I'm not even talking about the Funky Cow. Not even. And to see her in person, she ain't all that, y'all. She's short and short people. Some short people got that Napoleon complex. She probably acting the way she does right now because she's embarrassed. You know why she's embarrassed? Because she got beat big time. You know why she got beat big time and why she's embarrassed? Because she couldn't go to the party. Now she didn't even go to the party to congratulate Jason House or even go to the anywhere to congratulate him.
Oh, you know
All these sorry loser around here.
she despises him too much. She's not going to do that. She's not a lady.
She, yeah, she was. Hey, she Marie said, yes, and she was rude as ever. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm pissed off, but you would think you heard me. A worldwide press conference. Lord, the 154 votes done went to her head, and to her anal. How about that? It definitely has. And that's why I was saying how Bay Solo tried to humanize this lady. And I was like, okay, maybe I'm being too hard on it. I don't be a part of the problem. I want to be part of the solution. And the next thing you know, the next day she go get her little hair braided and get a little baby hair slicked down to the side, to the curve and all around the back. You want to act like the witch that you are. And I'm just gonna say witch without putting a B on it. And you want to be mean and nasty to people. No,
Althea,
ma'am.
what was she running for?
Lil Hafnia congratulated her opponent, Classy. She was running for Park District Supervisor, I believe.
Against who?
I don't know. That's what Dalton. I'm not Dalton. I'm not Dalton, so I don't really keep up with that.
Oh, okay.
I heard about it, but I kind of heard about it late, so I didn't see any push for it. And nobody's really had talked about it. Right. Miss Malone said, right, she on her press tour like a celebrity. Get the F out of here.
Lady D-Lo, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
This is a serious question.
I'm gonna
So
try to answer the best I can.
now you know how they be in the meetings, correct? Right, and you see how like sometimes Carmen will throw out some things like Well, I want to take out this item, this item, this item, this item.
Hmm.
When they take out them items, ain't them items she is it was already spent, correct?
They already been paid for. It's already
So
been paid for.
okay, so my thing is, so it's senseless, well, it's useless of her taking them off the list if they already been paid for.
Well, technically, well, and I'm no accountant, but in the real world, if you cannot provide a receipt, you're responsible for it. So, in my guesstimation, that them taking it off, if she can't provide receipts, she's responsible for it, and she has to pay the township back. But that's in my humble opinion. But it probably don't work like that. Now, I did talk to Gonzalez yesterday, and I said, everybody's in a good mood, so you ask the questions while you can. I said, so what you gonna do now? I said, are you gonna do a forensic audit? He said, we're gonna do something. We're gonna do something. But he said he already reached out to the new trustees, and they're gonna have a meeting soon about what their plan of action is um about the forensic audit.
Mhm.
And I said, well, will you be giving us like real information, like tell us what really happened? He said, yeah, yeah. You know, he's one person. I said, because I want this to be like a Spanish soap opera. I said, how at the end of the soap opera, the ending. We don't want to be left not knowing the ending. He laughed
Right.
and he said that, they're gonna work on it. He said that's the goal. He said that's the goal. Conscious
So
is
look,
full of BS. Mm-hmm.
so Scherzer said electronic warrant list is already paid for. Other warrant list is not. But the thing is, at Thornton Township, they never say electronic warrant list or the other warrant list. They always just say bills, and they take out and they read that that list. So they never.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm curious on.
You're welcome, Gene. Mm-hmm. So hopefully, so I don't mean to breathe like that. Hopefully that um they will answer a lot of questions, and they'll go back to the form where you can ask them a question and they'll answer it.
Right, because at the end of the day, if even if they like taking it off the list or whatever, it was something that she already did. So it's still at the end of the day, it's gonna fall on the taxpayer
Township.
township.
Mm-hmm. Still have to be paid. And the way she moving, she not gonna have no money to pay it back. It's like, listen, it reminds me of this one time I I was working at Leo Burnett,
Mhm.
and listen, I was leaving, but I had took a what was that called? Where they pay you work for the company and they give you money for your schooling to take classes.
Oh, they
And
like doing school payments.
student reimbursement, yes.
Yes,
So
doing
I ain't
yeah.
got me. Huh?
Oh, and I'm sorry, keep going.
Oh, yeah, I ain't got me a couple of those. And listen, I didn't realize at this point. Um, I did know, but I didn't think it would happen to me. Um, you need to stay there for a year. I said, shoot, I'm gone.
Yeah,
And listen, you know what they
some
did? My last check, they took it.
what?
Heck a year. Because I did not I did not wait a year. I had to pay the money back they gave me. It was a contract.
Okay, okay, yeah.
Deborah
Okay.
AKB, Honey B, and in Tiff H. Peters, she said there are other states interested in her. Does anyone in the chat know what states were interested? I think I saw LA on there, but then I saw somebody said let her stay where she
I
at
was about to
because they
say they gonna
already
throw
got
her ass, they
problems.
gonna throw her ass back in door. We don't want you.
I don't know how she got to be able to afford out being out the hey correctional officer for lockdown.
But you know what? She probably do go to one of these cities and trick them into. her getting a seat or something? Because you know a lot of people don't really pay attention to what's going on, but a lot of people is paying attention. But a lot of people really not paying attention. So she could go to one of these little hick towns and try to run for another seat and probably get elected.
I could see her going someplace else, and not necessarily a hick town, but I could see her staying in your town. I mean the south suburbs.
Mm-mm. We don't want her. You see, she can have her events.
She still has business. She still has property in the Southland. Hey, Cher, you know what Cher said? The trustees have very limited powers in preventing any spending of the supervisor or mayors. Tiff was just smart enough to know that with Delgado's help. Hey, Delgado was there last night.
Yeah, Delgado don't want to lose that contract because they know their time is up. They know their time is up.
Yeah, it's just a mess. I just say a mess, baby. So I choose me this time. But yeah, what else did I notice yesterday? Uh I knew that Napoleon Harris was gonna win. I knew he was gonna win big.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna win too. I was just like, I really had
Hmm.
faith in Nate too. Like, but I'm like, Nate need to probably get himself out there because I didn't, like honestly, I didn't really see him far as like when I be in Riverdale or any other suburbs. I would not see him,
Oh,
you know, out here in the streets putting his name out there.
I think he was. I think he did it the best that he could with the finances he had to work with. Um, I don't know. And it was funny. When I was at the poll yesterday. I know some of y'all probably not know this girl, but she was helping Nate and she was passing out his palm cards. I meant to get one, but I didn't get it.
See, I never see. Did none of his pawn cards come to any addresses?
He, well, he can't. You know that's expensive, and I know he didn't have that kind of treasure chest for that. Now that's expensive right there. Because you use certain companies to do that for you, and that's a cost.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but the girl who was doing it, young girl, and her name is Pretty Skinny. I looked, her name was Pretty Skinny, and I said, "Is that Pretty Skinny?" And she said, "Yes." She said, "How did you know it was me?" Because I knew the voice. She does content, but she's actually a comedian. And I said, but I asked Nate, I said, "I'm surprised you had Pretty Skinny out here." He said, "She's been helping me since day one." I guess they're friends. But he said, I said, "You could have more young people out here helping you." He told me, a lot of people wanted to be paid to do this. And I said, "Okay, I understand why he didn't have more young people out there." Because there was a lot of young people who came out to help him at the polls that day.
Mm.
Sandra, I don't know. Perhaps she can. Okay, some small cities don't do their homework. Be like, "Where you come from?" Hold on, everyone. Correctional officer for lockdown has stated such. May we please bow our heads. Oh, Heavenly Father, I am with praise of thee. Lucifer, daughter, yes, leprechaun, daughter has fallen. And I ask that she soon be placed in a sealed and very cold jail cell in the pit of eternal hell soon. Amen. Back to
Amen.
correct. Amen. There
Correction
you, there you go.
on point tonight. But correctional always funny.
I know, right? I don't know what to she speaks, I'll be like, okay, okay. Uh Shonda said, "I like Nate. I feel that he needs more experience. He's definitely a good politician." Yeah, he's definitely is.
Me and
When I
Shonda,
said,
we see eye to
he's,
eye part.
you said what?
Me and Shonda, we see eye to eye on that. With the
Yeah,
next
but and I don't know if it's just me, but I think he needs to get more. Maybe he needs why he wait these 2 years and be working. Go back to school.
Yeah, and he should, like you said, he should have started. Like, you know what? He actually should have took Chris Gonzalez spot as a trustee. If you ask
Mm-hmm.
me, I'm just saying.
Exactly. Exactly. And he probably would have won it too.
Yes.
He
Now
would have
he,
won it.
because honestly, and like you just said, it was a limited funds on access. You know, if you're running for a
Mm-hmm.
big seat as like a supervisor for 17 municipalities, you have to make sure you hit all corners of them 17 municipalities.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to make sure you got the funds. Like you said, he didn't have the funds to send out the flyers. He didn't have the, you know what I'm saying, the things like that. So you fought your way and you did a good fight to the ballot, but you should have, like, you know what I'm saying, like, at least was like, okay, do I really have the funds to commit to this? You know,
Yeah. That should, yeah, it shows you at the polls how far your money went when you see your numbers.
you're right, right. Because if you want to, you're gonna have to really do some, some things out there in the streets to get your name recognized.
Yes, yes. And correction officer, I am not gonna read this Lucifer daughter is toxic. And she's walking and I can't read the rest of that. I can't. I don't wish that on nobody. Share. Nope. Napoleon just got with Chris and Carmen to swoop into and save Thornton Township. He's the only government official to take it on. Well, we finna find out today, baby. Oh, good question. Okay, I'm gonna answer that question. Correction officer Nate needs a mentor, and Jason might be the perfect person to mentor him. Well, from my thought, understanding, and just in conversating with people, they said that Jason gonna need a mentor also, and they suggest that he partners up with the Mayor Markham because Mayor Markham, I think we heard it on here also. He actually turned Markham around, and how they now get money back from their taxes, property taxes. Um, so and he's never been mayor before, so they was suggested that that be his mentor. But that's the
Okay.
conversation I had heard.
I need to look into this mayor because I never really heard too much about him too. Into
Oh,
like,
really?
yeah, and only time I heard about him is when he stepped out and was boldly against her when she was trying to get that mentor
Mhm.
money for the funds. That's when I really heard about him. But I
Mhm.
never really heard about the guy. So maybe I can do some research on him and see like what he is about.
Yeah, I remember Mr. Miller used to be the mayor of Markham, and now he gone. Natasha Malone, what happened to Andrew Holmes' seat? He still got the seat for now. Um, what would have been interesting? Would be interesting if Fania had run or will run to take uh Andrew Holmes' seat.
You funny.
That would be that would be so like okay.
That would be
But
hilarious.
Nate needs a mentor. Jason might be the perfect person. Okay, we read it. What happened to Andrew Holmes? Did that? I don't know how it went backwards. Tiffany, Nate only stayed in the Dalton, Calumet City, and Lansing area, and Nate started blocking people when they asked questions he didn't like, and a lot of the CTA community was pissed. Why the CTA community was pissed?
Who was the CTA community?
Uh-oh, look like my thing was frozen up. Oh, the CTA was pissed. Sorry. Can you hear me, Coffee?
Mm-hmm.
I can tell my internet is getting. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, it's back strong. So why is CTA pissed? Oh, Darlene's term is up next.
Darlene
Darlene's not
gone.
on. Her term is up. I thought her
Yeah,
term was up.
her
Darlene's
term
gone.
is up. Yeah,
Okay.
she gone next month with Tiffany.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Remember she tried to run on the ticket in December with Tiffany, but it didn't go through.
Hmm. A correction officer said, political science. Huh? What'd you say, Nate? I mean, Nate. What'd you say, Coffee?
Oh, I didn't say anything. I was listening to you.
I didn't hear you. Oh, and I agree with that. He might be able to have Napoleon help him too. He just need to listen. Yeah, he desperately need to listen. And I had told him he's 35, so I don't know. Uh, he needed to go back to college. He needed to go back to school and get his degree. I told him he need to go to law school. He said, "Oh no, that's not what I want to do." I said, "Okay, because you got to stand. You got to stand. You got to compete with somebody who doesn't have, who have more than what you have. So you got to have something to stand apart." Mhm.
Uh, I was reading what Pastor Bet said. Ed Steve took home seat. He didn't take home seat.
No, he did not. I think he took Stan's seat, didn't he?
No, I don't think so. I think he took Jason's seat.
Facts. That's who seat he took. Thank you. You're right. Tiffany, I noticed that early on that Nate. He's sweet but very gullible. Uh, mm, Deborah, aka Honeybee, do you think Tiff H is going to prison? Think she will be held accountable and alphabet letters are waiting to pounce on her? Also, KP has been very quiet and wonder if he will also be in trouble. Ain't nothing like he ain't used to it. Um, as I said, if anything's gonna happen to Tiffany, it's not gonna happen to the summertime.
I believe so.
June is the earliest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
If something even happens to her.
If something even happens, yeah. Don't be surprised that nothing happens. Calumet Town. Okay. Township. I think they should just stay off the internet and focus on just staying on course. And when you're young, the internet is where it's popping at, right? Tiffany, we as the staff community came out strong because we part of the township. Facts. Facts. You right. Coffin.
I was thinking like maybe she's talking to the alphabet people too, giving them information on Keith Freeman. But I'm gonna keep my comments.
Now somebody's gonna does they have a degree now? Does somebody have a somebody going down for all the mess and the drama?
Mm-hmm. I think they're gonna snitch on each other.
Ew. Okay. Let's see. Uh, Share. I think the feds are figuring out where all the money went and are positioning all the players to recoup what they can. Good luck.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody can get it, they will definitely get it. Share said, wait. I thought Holmes had 2 more years. Maybe I'm wrong, but I want to know how many regular meetings Holmes has missed in a row recently. I think the last time he was seen maybe back in November. November, December, January. Oh, he might still be. Didn't I see recently he said if the people want him to leave, he will give the seat up?
Who?
Andrew Holmes.
I think he was saying that the people vote him out. He ain't trying to leave that seat right now because he get paid to do nothing.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing, baby. He
Listen,
getting.
Tiffany. Hold on, I'm sorry. Tiffany made a
Hmm?
comment. I what did you hear about Nate Fields that I haven't heard?
Uh-uh.
Well, we're not gonna go there.
And I
I was
had
like,
told, let me tell you, I had told Nate a while back
uh-huh.
during the electioneering. I had started. That's when I had started talking to him. I said, "Hey, I was able to go on your YouTube page. You might want to lock that down or erase it or put that in private." He said, "I thought I did."
You know what? I
So I
actually
said,
okay. Listen, if we talking
"Mhm.
about the same YouTube page, because I think I seen that YouTube page too. So I'm thinking, was this really Nate Fields?
Yeah."
Oh, yeah, he definitely should have locked that down. Okay, so
Mhm.
that was that the word on the street then?
What?
I'm trying to figure out what they Tiffany was talking about, but that I don't know about, and I still voted for the man. I feel like I should know something. I voted for the man.
Well, this is how I
Did
feel,
some
and
more research.
no, you let me tell you what I feel. That one of the content creators that connection to LA said Tiff and Leo's went to the Rap Brothers restaurant. Okay, so this is what I feel about Nate. Nate Young, right? And this was 8 years ago, so he was still really relatively a young man. And like they said, men minds do not mature till they're 25. So I just think he was just being a content creator and being a young person. What I really would like to know is from him is how did he be able he actually moved from one portion of his life and he became a man. At some point he became a man. So we can't judge him when was a boy. Now he's a man. That's my theory.
Hey, we all got to pass.
We all got to pass. Oh, please. Oh, I'm going to deny it to the day I die. But go ahead. Go ahead. Doesn't he have a degree? I really feel like he would gain more traction by starting out as a trustee. Facts. But he can't do that, Dalton.
Right.
Just yeah. Oh, because I showed told I was telling the one girl who won for District 149 yesterday. I didn't know that was her. And I say, man, I hope that they have like a house music picnic or a stepping set. Cause I sure want to go to this summer. Cause that's what we need.
You want to put your boots on the ground?
Yeah, I don't know how to do that dance. I did watch it, but I don't know about that one. Coffee. Correction officer said, just wait when child Ryan Fest heads south. Word on the street has it he's looking to move to the suburbs for a mayor seat and already has a strong team of donors. Hence, South Holland. Who was Ryan Fest?
Yeah, I never heard of him either. Who was this person?
Correction. It put a name on it. Gosh. Tiffany, because a lot of us live in a township and we were having this discussion every day because I was putting Nate's name in the atmosphere at work and they started showing me stuff I didn't know. Yeah, I know. He's listen, now you know all his flaws are out there. So he has nothing to hide. Now, because it's all out there. You ain't lock it down when I told you to lock that down. Because the internet is undefeated. They gonna find it. Hey, Sean, D414 is going to happen around her birthday in June. You think so? Okay. Sure. If he missed 5 regular meetings in a row, called a row, he will be terminated. This fool gonna show up, I promise you. Because he need that check. Hey, Shonda, the alphabet people move in slow motion for a reason. I would be very scared when they come. All their ducks are in a row. They better. Nate or Natalie? Natalie. Who's that? Hmm. Okay. Read that one. They went to Black Sam's restaurant. Yeah. Okay. Going through the comments. I agree. Share. Hey, Deborah, aka Honeybee. And first of all, thank you everyone in the chat staying engaged and talking about the day of the election. Deborah, I agree. She agree with Share because they are going to want to recover some of that money. I wonder if St. Patrick's restaurant would get caught up in the mess because they brought property from Kamal. The saga continues. Jesus, he's talking about Kanye. Coffee. He
Yeah.
talking about Kanye. He talking about Kanye.
Who?
Okay, let me get down to it. Correctional officer. Share. I wonder if Tiff accounts are frozen by the Fed. If she like me, I go and I'm gonna cash everything out. I'm gonna leave $100 in there. Because I'm gonna put it under my mattress. By watching your day trips, I'm getting the feeling money laundering is huge through the road and the bridge fund budget and the food pantry. Okay, Share. Correctional officer. Ryan Fest is a Grammy Award winner that has produced for Kanye. He sits on the Chicago School Board and has been active in a political party game. I don't know who he is.
I don't either.
God, I thought I would know. I must be getting old or out of touch with the world. Jesus Walk was produced by Ryan Fest. Okay, now we gotta look at it. I got to find out who Ryan Fest is.
Never heard of this man.
Now it sounds familiar. Now I'm not gonna say he does. He gonna move to South Holland. Oh wait a minute. And why he look like Campbell? Why he look like Eric Campbell? Isn't it Eric Campbell? Ryan Fest is an American rapper and songwriter from Chicago, Illinois, and he's best known for his work with fellow Chicago rapper Kanye. What's his real name though? The world? What's his real name? Oh yeah. Oh, okay. He gonna move. He moving to your town. The mess we about to have. We going to It's like we gonna be in South Holland soon. Tiff
Oh, let's
H.
hope not.
You said not today. I can't.
Yeah. Nope.
And South Holland's so quiet.
Right.
South Holland is quiet.
Let's keep it that way.
Deborah, aka Honeybee. Tiff H had a lot of flaws, but she managed to be elected mayor, and she wasn't elected supervisor. She was
Appointed.
appointed. Thank you. Hey, Kanye. Shit, Kanye is the grossest, demented, strangest animal I ever seen. Did I say that right? Oh, that sounds kind of rough. Hey, Tamika and the boys. Hello, everyone. I'm just watching, trying to figure out what I missed, girl. What you miss? Hey, Alana, how you doing? How you doing? Glad you can join us. I'm gonna say meet us. Join us.
Hello, hello.
Uh, hey, we got Coffee on the line. You know Coffee. He the hardest working man. But he joining us today. And we talking about the day after the election and what went on
And Deborah, they wasn't paying attention in Dalton, because if they was paying attention to her when she was a trustee and how the way she treated that mayor, I would have never voted for that bird.
that's the weird part about that too. But
That's very rare, because how did y'all not see how she was during the meetings?
mhm. But they said she was fighting for the people. Yes. South Holland is going to have a hip hop mayor. Remember, Kwame Kilpatrick was Detroit hip hop mayor. First, you got to get past the.
They just elected the same mayor, and he's been doing some good things in South Holland.
Mm,
So he's got,
okay. Sean D414. Those alphabet boys and girls are coming because they are knocking her associates off.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I think they all talking. I think she talking too. I keep trying to tell y'all she's talking too. But the thing is, she's tricking on Keith Freeman. She giving
Definitely. She definitely.
yes.
Definitely. And his name is on everything. And her name probably ain't on a lot of stuff.
Hmm. So
But
I
then
think
some
they talking, but they tricking on each other.
okay, I take that. They're gonna be like, you saying he bought them wigs for his wife? You bought them wigs for your wife? Homeland Security is going to arrive on the scene. Oh, I hope if it happens, y'all better send me the address because I'm gonna run over there and whatever I got going on in my life, I'm gonna try to get there. To be nosy. I'm just saying. Because when I be in Dalton, I try to go the opposite direction where her mama lives because I don't want no part of it.
Yeah, I don't want to go that way.
Mm-mm.
I don't even like stepping foot in Dalton sometimes. I'm like, look at this, the foolery that they made out of this village.
Yes, exactly. Yes. So, well, that's facts. I agree. Facts. Facts. I
But you
agree.
know what's so crazy? Because I actually used to like to go to Dalton Bowl. I haven't been to Dalton Bowl in like 10 years now. It's been that long. I think the last time I've been to Dalton Bowl was like in 2014, 2013.
I stopped going to that Dalton Bowl because it felt like a club. It felt like a meat market. I've been I've been on dates and we went to the Dalton Bowl, but that was probably not my favorite place that I would go. I used to be playing on a league, but I would play in Burroughs. But sometimes
Yep.
we'd meet up and go practice.
Okay. I didn't know you was a bowling player.
Listen, I used to bowl, step, skate. Hey, listen, I've been a sister
Uh,
girl didn't sit in the house.
Lady D was a stepper too.
Oh, and I still, oh, last night I wanted to step so bad. I said, I wish I had my heels on. I'm ready to go. Correctional officer for lockdown. The FBI is being assisted by Homeland Security because Homeland Security is their unit for money laundering. Mm, yeah. Poor thing. I'm telling you, they're really not going to end until I think the Tiffany saga will end at some point. It's going to end. I'm just saying. I watched the meetings when she was a trustee. She chose to present as fighting for good. The first meeting she presided over and chose to do bad. She, a classic narcissistic, endorphin high addicted.
Listen,
Endorphin? Huh?
that her attitude changed when she got that mayor seat position. She got a little bit more power, and it got to her head. And she just thought that she can just run that city on how the way she wanted to run that city. I mean that village.
I say, you saying shitty or city?
I should have said shitty, but but
I'm like,
but
what?
I wanted to be respectful, so I meant village, not a city, a village. So
And
she
this today is a cuss day.
okay.
Um,
So we get a pass. I get a
get a
pass.
pass today because I'm like, I'm over the BS, to be honest.
She turned
Um,
into leprechaun when she got into that mayor's seat. But she was but she you know what she was a mini leprechaun when she was a
mm,
trustee. Yeah, people just wasn't paying attention. But that mayor was
mhm,
he made him have a stroke allegedly. But
allegedly.
that's why I say allegedly.
Hey, listen, I thought he was dead. I didn't know he was still alive.
Yeah,
I assumed he had a stroke. But
he
I
had two of
said,
them.
oh, Yeah, and
Cause she
I was like, whoa, he dead if he had them strokes, but he
uh-huh.
lay alive.
Mm-mm. And it was so crazy because he had both of them, and that's why I say allegedly because he had both of them during the time she was the trustee, giving him hell.
Mm.
So it's like I
Hmm.
paid attention to the meetings, and I don't even live in Dallas, and I paid attention to the meetings, and I was like, this, she is, she's not Leprechaun now, she's Megan. You remember that movie Megan the doll? Yeah, she was her as a trustee, but then nobody know. But then she became Leprechaun, more evil when she became the mayor.
A tyrant. Um, correctional officer for lockdown. Support Skyway. Is Skyway is the one on Torrance that's black owned?
Um,
Let's see.
that
Let's
I
see.
don't
Let's.
know.
Sean. It says it's Sean D. Oh, that's Sean D. After she goes to jail, and then it will end. No, she gonna be making jail calls. Ever wonder there has never been any interview with Lucifer's daughter, Thornton High School teachers.
This person is funny.
Thornridge. Yeah, I've thought about that, but I was like, okay.
I like
I don't
this.
know where she went to. I mean, she went to Thornridge. Uh, she says she young, but you 42, girl. Alana said she had fun last night. Thanks for broadcasting. You were so welcome. Shoot, I had to hurry up and get to that party, baby.
'Cause I thought she wasn't gonna broadcast last night, but I'm like,
I
oh,
wasn't.
okay.
I wasn't. I was sitting there. I
Yeah.
said, I gotta go. I gotta go. Uh, Sean D said, yeah, she did him the business. Talking about the mayor. She gave the mayor Riley bid the business. And every he said yes, she said yes.
Shonda,
He
she
say no. He say no. She say yes. She never will agree with this man.
right, exactly. Facts. Yes, that's true.
What channel
That's why
was crashed out on? He said, what channel was crashed out on? Thank you. What do you mean by that? What channel was crashed out on? Is he talking about Cassie?
I believe I'm that's a good one. I don't even know.
Because
I was
I
reading
can
Shonda. She said fucked up. Yeah, she did fuck up. She
keep
fucked up.
trying to connect. Correct
I
people.
think
What
she
the
fucked up.
fuck?
I'm sorry. You said we got passed tonight. So
We got past today because we sick of the bull now.
I'm gonna say, how did she manage to fuck up a whole village though, Shonda? I'm with you.
You
Me and you seeing
yeah.
eye tonight. We here. Cause I'm
Shonda said, I know we are all invested. We don't waste bad. We don't wish bad on anyone. Come on, though. Tiff was openly running the city of town and the township as the Carters. Tiff, you feed up. Feed up.
she, you know what?
Uh-huh.
I can admit she enjoyed. She had a run. She had a blast these past 3 years because she
Mm-hmm.
got the third position in 2020 or 2022, right? 2022, yeah, in March 2022. So yeah, she had a good 3 year run. So
Mm-hmm.
she gonna definitely be reminiscing in somebody's jail.
Tamika said, what happened at the election? I just saw one of your shorts and it looks like I need to go back and watch. You mean election night or at
She went
the
after the election night when you went to the at the party.
oh that at the party was lit. They had the big time folks up in there. The Chicago politicians were in there, aldermans and the water reclamation people. Hey Bob, Miss Apology, do anyone knows the reaction when Tiffany realized she lost the supervisor's position?
Mm-mm.
We don't know nothing about Tiffany.
Oh, don't I don't think she
She
went
ain't
like
see. Mm-mm. She ain't said nothing. Um, she didn't want to be interviewed yesterday because she did everything she could to avoid the cameras yesterday. I'm just saying. Let's see. It was like Marine Corps ball. It wasn't like that. It was like a party. I mean, I felt like I was at the club for an hour. And listen, I was glad I didn't get there to maybe 9:30, maybe 9:20, 9:30. And Napoleon was already talking. I couldn't figure out where the people was, and I didn't even know he owned that Beggars in Lansing.
I
You
didn't know
know
that
another.
either. I thought it was the one in Harvey.
Now they say now I was told he used to own it. They said he still owns it. Oh, the Marine Corps after party. What? Yes. Um, I guess he still. I don't know if he owned it or not. I know. I don't know. I go all the way on in Blue Eye and go get my pizza from Vegas. I don't.
You don't mess with
Okay.
Italian guys.
Mm-mm.
I don't eat the pizza out here no either. I feel like it ain't no good pieces out here no more.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I've been
I gotta say it because I gotta say it. I found it very interesting. I'm gonna say it may not be the most political thing to say right now, but I was confused. Why he having a celebration? He having a celebration at Beggar's Pizza in Lansing. Now, I don't know if anybody knows this, but Beggar Pizza is not in the Thornton Township. It's not in Dalton. It's not in Thornton. It's not in the Thornton Township. So, so the money, well, I guess it was free, but I just felt like it could have been in the Thornton Township. But I digress. Digress.
You got a good point.
What? Hey, but I felt safe going there, so I ain't gonna lie about that one.
But when I seen you live, I figured that that place was more bigger than the one in Harvey. The one in Harvey is much smaller. It's
Yeah.
a much smaller venue with
Mm-hmm.
a pizza place. So do
I
you think
agree.
one of the reasons just to give him a pass?
And listen, we giving out passes today?
I'm
Because
saying
one thing, go ahead.
because I mean the place that you was in yesterday did look nice and it looked spacious.
Yes.
The one that he got in Harvey,
Say it. I dare you to say it.
and it was more safer.
It was more safer. The parking was better. And Harvey, he should be ashamed of himself if he owns that one in Harvey. He just throws something out there because that parking lot is dark as ever, ever. I, I'm not going to one.
And the
I'm going
venue
to.
was
Hmm?
nicer. And it was more nicer there.
Yeah, and I thought it was white on because I always saw white folks working there. I didn't realize he owned it. But I digress.
Oh, he got white voters.
Yes. Hey, Bob. I wondered if she broke down and cried her last tears. She ain't cried. She hasn't cried until she's going to cry in a couple of months.
I think she did cry.
You think so? If she was
Yeah,
going to cry, she cried a long time ago.
because she has, listen, she had two good positions, and
Dang.
she no longer have neither position.
Dang.
Right? What are you gonna do now? You fucked up two positions.
Mm-hmm.
Now you probably had a chance to save yourself if you lost one position and was able to keep you know what I'm saying, hold the other position, but you lost both.
Mm, mm, mm. Yes.
Deborah asked us a question. You want to read it?
Oh, okay. I gotta go down the street. I gotta go down because I can't pass people up because then they say you miss me. You were not reading everybody's
Right, and we
comments.
want to be fair with everybody.
My respectful. I wonder if she's broke down. Okay, we did that one.
She
Hold
cried.
on.
She's definitely crying.
Yes, yes. I was dancing through my pad.
I was too.
Yeah, I was dancing for real. Oh, Alana said, "Come to Flint. We have good pizza. Y'all got clean water."
I was about to say that, but you took it
No
right out of my
offense.
mouth. You said it
No
too fast.
offense. Tiffany and the boy Tiffany is going to pop up 2 weeks later, like she did when she lost to Jason House, and try to make us pay to see her on YouTube. I heard on the word on the street. I talked to my brother-in-law today. He said I heard Tiffany's doing OnlyFans. I said, I said the only reason why she's doing OnlyFans is because she wants to um she wants us to pay for us to see her talk. I'm just saying. Deborah, aka Honeybee, question D-Love Coffee. Wonder how Tiff got around not doing background checks and was able to hire who she wanted. Before I was hired for adult probation, I went through extensive background check.
Me too. I had to go through extensive background checks, a drug test, a physical test, all that other crap that you
Pull
have.
the strings out your head.
But see, the thing is, she was able to get that man on payroll because that's her sperm donor right now.
But he didn't have a I don't think he has a record, so he would have passed it anyway.
I thought he did get locked up before.
Who? To my Krigley or Leotis?
Come on.
I ain't never heard him get locked up. But if you
Okay,
find out, let me know, honey.
okay, I could be wrong.
I mean, you might not be. I just don't know. I just never heard him talk about it. Sandra, like Aaron, it sounds, Sean said, sounds like Arsenio Hall. Words. Yes, Gene, Jason takes his oath on May 5th, and it will be during the day. So I'm going to go because it's going to be happen during the day. As long as my life, everything lines up. Amen, 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 amen. Oh, amen. Oh, Alana, what does O means? I've never been to Flint, Michigan, to be honest. I've never been to Flint. I can't figure, Tamika and the boys, I can't figure out for the life of me, why would she mess that good thing up? Is that the question you said on Coffee?
You said what? Say that again.
You said, what did you said somebody had a question, a statement or
Yeah,
something.
that was Deborah.
Where Deborah at?
She said that she said about the background checks.
Oh, yeah, okay. Just want to make sure I didn't miss it.
No, you didn't.
Okay. Thank you. I couldn't figure out the life of me.
Yeah.
Why would she mess up a good thing? Oh, that's like
Tamika,
messing
we
up a good relationship.
trying to figure out the same thing.
Like, how stupid can you be? You can mess up one, but you can't mess up both. You can, and listen, that means you can't creep because you'll mess your whole stilo up. I'm just saying. You got a man and a boyfriend, and you done lost both of them. Now you by yourself.
Now what you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
I think Tubi gonna hire her. They're gonna do a movie about her.
Tubi.
Yes.
She don't like to follow instructions. You can tell that.
You can definitely tell she don't like to follow instructions. If it ain't her way, it's no way.
Mm-hmm. But she better do two because that's all. Unless she do 20 versus 1 balloon pop. She probably won't do that.
They're gonna want to do a ghetto movie of Tiffany Hilliard.
Oh, you think so?
Have Tiffany Hilliard in the hood.
If she's smart, she would trademark it.
You remember Leprechaun?
Mm. No, I don't remember. No, they don't. We buy our water. Oh, yeah, I do. Okay.
You said that about Flint water.
Man, the way they post about Flint, I'm like, are they gonna fix this problem or what?
I want to go to Flint. I'm like, man, why is they messing with them people like that?
I don't know.
That's
It's it's interesting, and that would be give me anxiety. You being there like that, and they're talking about something wrong with your water, and you like
you
that's
know
your
that's
lifeline.
right. That's your lifeline. But you know that's what they saying now. I've been getting these the articles that be coming up on my phone talking about PFAS and stuff and like, be in the water, and it causes all type of health issues when you drinking it. And then they saying that it's not healthy to drink out the water bottles because it's contaminated with PFAS and all that and another chemical. I'm like, what is going on? So you tell me that we got to drink out of like this glass cups? We can. It's not safe to drink out of water bottles anymore.
Right. And listen, I do pour mine in a cup when I drink. I don't
You don't drink it out the bottle.
yeah. Yeah, I don't drink. I try not to. I ain't gonna say I don't. It's a female thing.
I
I'm just
understand.
saying. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm being nice. PG. Hey, stop it. Tamika and the boy says, stop it. OnlyFans.
One that
I
make
said
money.
it.
It's true.
Oh, Shonda said, I did too. To be a bailiff. Come on with your bad self. I had to even give my fingerprints to the alphabet people. I took an early retirement after 17 years, and I'm currently employed elsewhere with the same background check. Go on, girl. Nice you can retire after 17 years. Sean, she said she's about to youth. She's about the youth. What about her daughter is the equal real question. Well, she a grown woman, a mother, she should know. She done made sacrifice for the wrong thing that's gonna take you out of your child's life. Allegedly, we don't know. We got to see the ending of this story. That's what I say. Tamika and the boys, they have been having a water problem for a while. Yes, you would think that the government, if the United States government, Flint government will all get together, build new systems so everybody can have clean water. I'm convinced the government is trying to kill us. I said it. I believe Kamal will eventually walk out of her life. Whew. And let's say, ooh, and she'll never be married. She'll marry. She gonna marry somebody. Marry her. Hey, Alana. They said the water is fixed. Oh, they did? I moved to the suburbs where we got our water. Oh, yeah, get your water from Detroit. Oh, I love me some Detroit. Let me tell you that. I just want to say it. I like how in Detroit, you can be on Detroit side the river, walk and look over and you see Canada. So I'm just saying, I had to say that. But yes, but I just want to say um, the election is over. May 5th, everybody takes their seat or they love. Oh, she said, I love it too. I know that's right. Everybody's going to take their seat in their proper place. The water in the Great Lake is dirty. Um, listen, I'm guilty, and I don't even know if that water is any good. But how you drinking out the water bottle? But by the time I go get my make my little Kool-Aid, I used to use a filter and then pour the water in the filter, and then I said, "Listen, when it's my time, it's my time, and when God said it's your time, ain't nothing you can do about it." In that order, that's what I'm saying. But trying to Yes. But yeah, but other than that, I just had to jump on. I get 2.5 hours to give to you. It's almost 12 o'clock, y'all, here in Chicago.
Enjoy my night with you all.
Yes, it's always a pleasure to get coffee, Lord, on the line. Cause coffee be working.
Yes. Oh, D Love, you have to prattle on Saturday or something. I'm off this weekend, so
Okay. I gotta figure out um how to do because I don't know why it's like it vibrate. I hate that vibrating. I had it before it didn't vibrate. And I did have another one. Another what's that called? What do you call that? When you put your cell phone holder. Oh, I must be getting old. But okay, I can do another one this week. We gotta put it put the town in a hat and figure
Mhm.
out where we going to this time.
Yeah, we should actually probably do a ride along through either South Holland or somewhere in the or probably Linwood, like you said before.
Oh yeah, I'd like to go do Linwood. I thought Linwood is nice to me. It's kinda
I've never been to Linwood.
oh,
I never been
yeah,
through. I've been through Lansing, but I never went through Linwood.
really?
Hmm.
Oh, okay. We gonna have to work on that. Okay. Hey Sandra, I gotta lay down. Work in the morning. I enjoyed you all. And good morning. Okay, good night, Sandra.
Good
And I
night.
appreciate you coming back. And I can't wait to see you again. Oh, you should make coffee your co-host. You guys work good together. Tamika and the boys.
To me,
Coffee
I
is
like
always busy.
right. So I like to stay in the background and out of the way. I just like to keep it you know on the background.
No, tell us how you really feel coffee.
Well, no, I like to be in the background. I like to view
I like when you come up.
and see other commentators. I don't like to be like in the center, like out in the front.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna let you have it. But I appreciate it. You know the invite is you always have an open door invite.
Of
Just
course,
say drop the link.
yeah, and I always enjoy myself with you all. Like I love this channel. That's why I'll be like, oh,
Oh.
come on and do a show for me, because and then when you live, you actually get me through the day when I'm at the hospital. I'll be like, okay,
Oh.
she got me through the day. I need some positivity now because it's so much going on.
No, I understand. Truly, I understand. Life is happening, so I'm trying my best to stay as open and free as possible so I can do those things and make you and other people's day go fantastic. Now, why Carol always come in when it's time to end the chat?
Hey,
I
Miss
don't
Carol.
know. She might- yes.
But I enjoy
So,
my night, everybody, with all you all, Tamika, Aluna, Shonda, everybody. I enjoy my night with you all, especially you, D Love. I enjoy my night.
oh, and I appreciate you. And that's one thing I want to say, to be honest. I appreciate you, Coffee, because you always your true, authentic self.
Yes,
And I appreciate that. That's why I like when you come up. And I appreciate, in this journey that you are part of this journey, that being on this YouTube thing. And it's been positive having you here with me and
yes.
around. So I just want to say thank you.
Thank you for having me on.
Yes. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I know you're finna leave. Hold on. Somebody, Carol gonna say Lansing is part of the township. Lansing is part of the township.
I think half of Lansing is part of the
Oh,
township.
part of Lansing. Yeah, okay. All right, Kira, I'm glad you set me straight, so I won't be looking cross-eyed tomorrow. Deborah, aka Honeybee, yes, coffee. I forgot about the drug test. Drug facilities could call a person in the middle of the day to come and do a drug test.
Mm.
Good night, Alana. Uh, Alana. Okay. Well, on that note, let me go because I'll be on here all day because I love to talk to you all. But life is life, and I got to get up in the morning.
Of course, you
And
have a wonderful
again,
everyone have a wonderful night. You all say your prayers.
yes, and good night to you too, Coffee. And hey, Mike. Mike said, "Good evening, D Love and all." Hey, Mike, come in. We
Mike,
got another one coming in while we finna go. I hate to leave, but I gotta go. But I gotta go right now. Mm. You know that song, Coffee? It's a
yes.
Stephen song. Yeah. So, but again, I appreciate each and every one of you all. I'm sorry that I won't be here to stay. It is almost 12 o'clock. Gotta get up in the morning. But I will say bye, Coffee, and you'll rewind. Okay, all right, Mike, because I kind of have the beginning of the video, this stream. I kind of went on a 40-minute rant. So please charge it to my heart and not my mind. Or charge it to my mind and not my heart. One of the two. So, but I appreciate you. I gotta go, but I want to say thank you to each and every one of you all who have good night coffee, hugs and kisses. I gotta say thank you to each and one of you all who have been in the chat all this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I want to say especially hello to the Rewind crew. Glad you were here, and we will be on tomorrow. I have to let you. I would give you exact times, but sometimes I don't really know what time. It's probably the same time tomorrow too at 9 o'clock. I'm gonna jump online. Well, with that being said, y'all have a great day. Have a great evening. Stay positive and continue being grown and sexy. In that name, have a great day. Night. Both have records. Oh Lord. Okay, Carol. Jeez. Okay. Good night.